Hello everybody, my name is Grimscythe and this is Dungeons 3. This is a game where you are a dungeon keeper, as is traditional with mini games of this style. One of the unique aspects of this game is that you actually get to do stuff in the overworld as well as within dungeons themselves. So it's got the traditional things going on with it, like you're the overlord and you can build tiles in a dungeon, designate rooms for building creatures, and other things to do with building. You can set up traps for waves of heroes that attack you inside your dungeon, and then go to the overworld and take over parts of that for a currency used to get more upgrades inside your dungeon. So I have gone through the tutorial and checked that out, so I got the basics of the game. Haven't really played the first two of the series of this one, but this looks like it's going to be really fun, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Go to the main campaign.
The shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil had crossed the sea and now sought the chosen target, a dark elf named Talia.
Talia.
A long, long time ago. The absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean.
Hey, buddy.
It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well.
Of course it did.
The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
I like how they figure out how to get rid of the fact that you're an overlord and powerful and have all these troops. So you go in with nothing. Sinking ships. Alright, so let's see what this campaign has to offer.
The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Twistram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Tanis.
Twistram.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father, I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him.
Grimly.
Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. Your daughter. You can count on me.
Damned elf.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
So fake.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whumph! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
Wait, that animal's not perishing? I don't see this bunny dying. Kill the bunny. No.
The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier. For the darkness! I mean, for the light! Sorry, I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? So reach it. Oh, I gotta like now. Oh, I thought that was a path there. That makes sense then. Never mind.
Lanterns! Lanterns everywhere! Lanterns! You'd think some nutcase hung them all over the place just to be irritating. I'm supposed to be the evil one here. Whatever. The shadow of the nestled cozily before the fireplace evil was extremely sensitive to light, and would inevitably take damage from it. It was important to avoid light as much as possible.
Of course it was. Hey, where'd she go?
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light.
Oh. Supposed to do something there, I think. He doesn't even realize that happened. He's just like, eh, whatever. Goes back to it. Alright, can I... Oh, I can control him now. Okay. I just didn't realize that. So I've only got him for so long, though. Lets me move through the light.
What was that? I think there was something wrong with our last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate.
Indeed. Let's jump over
The
here.
shadow's target was close. So close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
Come on there, lady.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Fatiguing library?
Well, I don't know. I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, The mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right, we'd love to come.
Excellent!
Of
May
course.
the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light
So
burning
confused.
bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
Got some Bane dabblage. Alright, let's continue on. Little wood chopper. They don't even notice the ground around them is turning into crap. Come on now. Alright, we gotta scoot around this guy. I guess we're gonna have to go this way, because he's probably gonna go in a circle. Why do you gotta carry a torch, man? Hurry your butt up. Trying to get through here. Uh-oh. Don't come up here. Are you gonna go back? Come on now. Why are you walking so slow, man? Learn to walk. Alright, we should be able to scoot up here. Wait him out. They pass back through here. Who's this guy? Archmage. Looks like we're gonna be possessing him. Alright, there we go. Hey, what's going on there? Gotta go. We got to go quickly.
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy.
Whatever he said. No time for that. Shoot, that didn't get us through. Do I go this way? Maybe I go this way. Must be. It's so lovely and peaceful up here. Let's ruin that. What is that? What is going on here? Can I do anything with that? Maybe that's just for later? Okay. Still talking down there. I don't know what he's saying. I don't have time to listen to his nonsense.
Chit-chat, men. You stay here and secure the...
In the distance, one can
What
hear
happened?
the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes with lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal
Whoa.
evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
Okay, just... Oh, there he is. So I gotta get all the way through here?
The fatiguing library for our goddess. And
Oh, hey.
in the name of my father Tanos,
Guess going this way.
glad to see so many of you here of your
At least I hope.
free will.
Gotta keep dodging these little fools. Don't come back now. There we go. Hi!
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the past is in the slowly...
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What did she say?
Die!
What did she say? Oh! How's that feel?
I feel the power within me. Oh, it's over 9,000!
Over
Imagined powers
Of course it is.
surfaced in Talia, the black magic of the Dark Elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the
Oh, she's
world.
auto using that. Okay. Got it. Yeah, let's get these guns out of here. Guns? Get these ones out of my face. See
I will
ya!
kill you all!
Haha!
The Dark Elf raged through Twistrom's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a focus beam, while screaming, Kame,
God.
Kame, ho! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes.
Nice.
Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well. The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clonking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for.
Little snots.
Obviously, the Dispatch Shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistram. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson.
Henchperson.
Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A
Dungeon heart. Nice.
the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Storm.
The generic fantasy city.
Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
A lot of gold you're wearing there, buddy. Alright. Guess we get to start the real first campaign now.
Talia, the Dark Elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing library in ruins. Now she began to build a small power base in its vaults. Her first dungeon.
Hooray! Let's get in our first dungeon. That's what it's all about. Just slap some snots around. Even slap Thalia around if we want. Do. Alright.
Twistram looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
Gonna make that our dungeon. Nice.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil.
Of course it is.
Things, pillaging and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
Indeed. Like how her outfit turned all evil
While
too.
Talia was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal,
It's getting bigger.
filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then. I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
Yeah.
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment.
Alright, so we
Out
need...
there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I and an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built, and creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
Alright, so I gotta dig out a treasury first. Gotta have a place to store our gold. I think we'll do that. I'm just gonna dig this all out first so we have this gold available to us. Looks like since that's gonna be possibly... Yeah, that's a huge gold vein. This will be a good place to do a treasury. So I'll probably dig this out and then put a wall in. Let's see, how big do I want to do this? Probably...
The grandiose evil's helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The new improved research menu, TM, was now available.
I think we'll do this as our treasury room right here. And then I'll fill these in right there. I guess I can't really do this how I was thinking. Well, I guess I could do... No, that's not going to work either. I guess I could do it as a pass-through room. Yeah, let's make it interesting. Let's do it like this. Actually, that's not working. Alright, so we got that. Let's dig this out here. Meant to not actually block that all in, but whatever. And let's put... What? Didn't mean to click whatever I clicked there. Put in one more tile there. There we go. Alright, and then... Let's do... We need to conquer good locations. Basically, we just need to get our army started. So, let's look at what can we start researching.
The improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change. After all, this evil crusade had only just begun.
Alright, so we need a place to have our minions, so we're going to do that. Is that a actual gold vein? No, this is a small one. I'm not sure what size is ideal for some of these things. Probably 5 by 5. I don't even know if it says. Doesn't seem like it really matters. I think 5 by 5 is typically a good size, though. We'll go like this. It's going to be 4 back. That's 5 right there. Do that. I'll just have them block in these other ones here. Here and here. See, I could have done that one there. Whatever. So they won't do that because that'll block it off. So actually... I don't know. I don't know what I did here. This is terrible. I'll have to put a door on that. I'll just open it up and make it bigger, maybe. I want a big treasure room anyways. Let's make this whole area a big treasure room. And we'll put doors on it when we can. I don't think we can for a while, so we need to get traps and doors construction. Alright, so this should be now big enough for a... Nope, not that. To get to the Horde Room. We got 5 by 5 is there. Oh, let's just go 5 by 6. And then we get a we need to get a Goblin Room to feed these guys. Might be good to put it adjacent to that. What is this? Hey you, come here. Can you go get that? What is this? Oh, I guess I pick it up. Wage reduction normal reduces a creature's wage demands. Okay, can I just use that? How do I... There we go. Got it. Done. Okay, so let's see. Where are we going to put our Gobbler Room? I want to put it here. It's 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5 right there. We'll dig out one spot right there. And now we need to get some troops. Let's get ourselves a couple goblins and a couple orcs and one more goblin. Two of them are tanky. The big guys are the more tanky style. These guys, the orcs, and the goblins are more like melee damage style. Later on, we'll get access to some more guys, so that'll be good for now, though. Okay, so let's keep up the progress. I think that is going to be our Gobby room. Gobbler room. As soon as they're done digging that out. Almost done. I need to get... They're not really... frugal.
Hey! Keep your hands to yourself!
Shut up!
Hey!
I love that aspect. It's so fun. Slap him around. Show him who's boss. Alright, Gobbler room's going to go in here. So 5x5. Yeah, 5x5. I think actually what I'm going to do here is dig this out. I'm just going to actually do this walled in, dig that out, and we'll dig. I don't even know, where is the exit, or the... How do we get back to the overworld? Is that, Oh, it's up there. Okay, I see. Alright. Alright, so what other research can we do right now? Hideout's done. This requires a source of power, which we're only going to get, or a currency that we're only going to find on the overworld. We got a Goblin Farm. We could also get more creatures, which is probably something I want to get. I want to go with more than what we have. What can we do with her? Nothing, because we need more points. Let's go ahead and do one more of these. And also want to get more snots. So the snots are automatically generated for us. We don't have to worry about those. The troops we do have to build. There's our Goblin room. I guess I could leave it like that, huh? That's actually pretty nice. They're not done building it. Oh, they gotta hatch up the eggs. In the tutorial, they were automatic, but that makes sense that they need to actually be grown into actual gobblers. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a couple more troops, and let's head up to the surface and see about doing some damage. Do one more of each. Alright, and is there an easy way to grab all these guys? Oops, nope, that's not what I want to do at all. Alright, you. Where's the rest of them? There's another one. Is that as many as I can grab? Nope. And you come here too.
Hey! Keep your hands to yourself!
Is there any more of them? Oh, there they are. No, that's not one. Where is it? Are you one? Yeah, you are. Come here. You too. Alright, let's get up there. Everybody out there. I'm gonna go check that out. There we go. Now here it's different. They aren't automated on movement. We actually have to control them manually. So we're gonna go and find a place where we need to destroy somebody to get some energy generated.
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness.
Boom.
Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to
Sweet.
the good people, and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon.
So if we get this over here,
Armies of Evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twist Room. The ice-cold hand, I mean Evil, would deal with it immediately.
if we get this thing here, that's going to give us access to this currency we need up here, the evilness. And then we can actually start getting more of the upgrades that we need. Probably should have taken out that mage first. That's alright. We should be fine. See ya! Oh, no, there's one left. Thought I got them all. Didn't see that guy.
The little
Alright,
town
boom.
of good was destroyed and turned into
Now-
a hotbed of evilness. Cracks formed on the surface, and something, yes, evil, rose from the depths.
Whoa, hey, hey!
Evilness, in a practical, spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins. It
Gotta get this
stimulated
damn rock out of
the
her way.
armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power. New research was thus made available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil immediately began to research something.
What is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men.
Where is it?
Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently, teaching myself to play the ukulele.
Want to know where it is? I don't see anything. I want to deal with them. Where are you? Destroy guard buildings, too, is another objective we have. I don't see anything. Very slow. I don't know if he'd be coming up from that side or from this side. Because I need to get back into my dungeon. I got some stuff to do. I guess I could start researching now. Improve Talia. How do you say it? Goblin Farm, that's as good as it gets. That's not worried about. This I'd actually like to get. Naga's a healer.
Progress-addicted evil had unlocked some new research and immediately set about trying it out.
I'm not seeing anybody right now. Need to get that other guy healed up. It's kind of screwed up.
By the goddess of light, what
wait.
happened here? The
Where?
whole city is in ruins.
Oh, there he is.
I drank a beer
Damn it.
right over there just yesterday.
Gotta get back up there. Stop the scouting party. I guess it does not matter. I mean, they're gonna know eventually. We gotta take him out. Gotta take him out.
There are...
Hey, where
Oh,
did
they went in the dungeon.
We should take a
Oh,
closer
crap.
look.
The first heroes had discovered the not-so-well-hidden evil's dungeon and now entered its depths. Of course, the insidious evil had already prepared a despicable reception for them. At least I hope so.
Even if that's not the case, I will kill these ridiculous do-gooders myself. They will pay for mocking me over the years. Wait.
Gotta
Wait
get
a
him.
minute.
Get off my
What am I
stuff, man.
saying? These are my friends. How can I plan their
My
death?
friends.
Talia had chosen an extremely unfavorable time for moral doubts. Luckily, her evil dark elf heritage prevailed. Hey, Talia, you're evil, so act like it.
You're evil.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Kill
Alright.
them all!
Yep. Kill them all. Alright, Alright, so that is all the time I have for this episode. I do hope you enjoy. This is going to be pretty fun to play through. I'm going to play through the whole campaign because this game is really fun and very well done. And I do hope you enjoy. As always, thank you everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.